All right, back again with AI made easy ASAP. This one, we're still going to use ChatGPT, like I shared in a couple other videos. But this time, I want to focus on basically parents, guardians, and helping with some of the communication with teachers or even like coaches or anything like that when we got to send emails. This just makes it a lot easier. People are using the same types of things that I'm going to show right here for like sending out business emails, and you can leverage the same thing. But again, let's make it real, practical stuff that people deal with and do every single day. You got to talk to your child's teacher if they're in school or anything like that, right? They're in a summer program. You're not necessarily censoring yourself, but maybe you want to come off a little bit different, right? Like you want to make sure that whatever vibe you want to give off, right? Like maybe you want to clearly state, I need a message to get across to this person. Keep it professional, but at the same time, I want to be direct. Right? I want to make sure that they understand where I'm coming from. I am here in support of my child and letting them know ultimately, right? Because my background, also being a school administrator, is you are your child's or the child that you are representing, or you have the responsibility to or of. You're their greatest advocate. So that's all this is. But let's break that down real quick, right? So let's say you want to send an email to your child's teacher. You have some questions about their current grades, right? Where they are right now, how they're performing, are they ready for the next grade, whatever it is. So let's jump in. Again, really easy, conversational, right? I am a parent. You can specify here, um, what your child's grade level or age is. I'm a parent of we'll say a third grade student. I want to send an email to my child's teacher asking about their current progress, right? So we can stop here. And then I'm going to show you after it gives me a response, after it gives me an output, right? And right now what I'm giving it is called a prompt, which is basically saying I'm giving it the initial instruction, that's going to then tell it what I need back, right? I'm prompting it to provide me an output, to provide me a response. I'm going to say, uh, write this email, right? And what it's going to do is give you kind of a template because we didn't put any personal information in here, and I don't recommend doing that. So you don't have to use anybody's name or anything like that because you can always use this. You can refine this, right? It has right here teacher's name, child's name. So we can look at this. I hope this message finds you well. I'm reaching out to kindly ask for an update on my child, how they're doing in class, uh, expressing your concern as a parent, so on and so forth, right? From here, then you can say, well, maybe I really want to focus on um, how they're doing in math. Maybe they were slipping last quarter or last semester in math. I really want to target that. I really want to focus on math, math progress based on last semester's struggles. And now I also want to make sure that even in my tone and delivery of the email, that it's coming across the way that I want to. Make sure the email is professional, but again, I want to be straightforward and make sure that I'm getting straight, to the information. So professional but direct, not necessarily being, mean or anything like that, but this is not a joke. We're not playing. This is, my child's education. All right, so here we go. Got a revised email here. All right, so it says I'm currently writing to check in on child's name, current progress in math, right? And then it kind of refines and says, I know we had some challenges last semester, trying to figure out what the improvements look like. If they're still struggling, what we can do. Because from here, then it's like, oh, well, the teacher might recommend well, your child could benefit from tutoring, or oh, your child's doing wonderful, right? It's amazing. They've made amazing progress. But if we don't know these things and we don't communicate, then it's kind of hard for us to, of course, make the best decision, for our child. So that's another update real quick on AI made easy ASAP, and come back for another one. Peace.